When I was young, I was too afraid to stare into a mirror, terrified of seeing myself a bit clearer through the fog on the other side, where I knew it wasn't me who resided, but the green eyes of a poltergeist, reaching out like a shadow, stretching through the sidewalk, becoming the asphalt and taking every crumb of rock with it as it passed, splitting the curb cement, forcing the overturned dimes to indent so they'd remain a piece of the ground, fermenting for days until some lucky stranger bent down and pulled them out, throwing them on their neighbor's lawn as if paying the grass's salary, and like overgrown weeds, the dimes from the strangers found themselves upside down in mounds of dirt, getting sucked up by the lawnmowers and breaking the churn of their motors with the clink, clink, clink of a broken sound. Clank the chains around the necks of the slaughtered, clank the broken clocks of capitalist sons and daughters, clank the knife of Moloch and the mechanical throat of overspoken Ginsburg, clank the mechanical howl, clank the hour of fleeting sunset, clank the cancer of mother and father, debunking the fruitful origins of love, of undying and viable love, the love that would clink in the bells of the chapels of the churches that they burned from the clinky commands of the dream catcher, clanking alabaster dolls, shattering on pavement. Their faces remain nameless and none of us can identify why, as if through a question we could replace the clanking bricks building themselves tall, the clanking cans of the spray-painted misfits effacing that china wall, and they would finally call it great. But I, for one, cannot take the pains of their mistakes, as if they asked me to seal my own fate and take the lives of all the clanking hearts of tin men and women in this wonderful land of Oz. The stripes and the stars hang brightly on the noose of the American flag, standing tall, drifting wind, clanking trash bins full of recycled love and hate, and the proud American race sinking below the horizon, praying to Jesus via text message, Verizon wireless, drowning in the seas of empty lust and the prejudice of underestimated love. The mourning dove, mistaken for a pigeon and shot from the bough of a pine tree, falling silently like the broken-hearted to their knees, searching for the sniper who squeezed the trigger, begging him to come down from the grassy knoll and break the necks of the wounded, to shatter their vertebrae into lucid figments that still remain as still as dust along the window pane, finally setting in against the salient stains of rains gone by, frozen in dust against the glass of scorching summer nights, the indecipherable, indescribable wings of flies smacked down by the black hand of the Bible, the clinking gold of that rock star God who destroyed Cain and enabled me to doubt his mysterious tree of temptation, who equipped me with infinite seeds to raise an army of the dead and dying, all those vying for his magic touch, and the burning crutch of Moses splitting the bloody lips of his vanquished sea. Yes, God, it is me who I seek, me who I need to breathe, me who thanks you for plucking that extra bone of my rib and letting me feel no pain, that you would give me an Eve who I love more than you, and this garden of parasites who seek to be near you. It is Eve and not the day. It is Eve who I will always crave, Eve who gave me the fruit of the snake, Eve who allowed me to swallow the apple, its corn seeds forever trapped inside of the physical me. And I know how clever you think you must be to have cursed me with perpetual fruit that recycles itself through generations, and the mind elevation of the righteous ones who follow you around with the clank of their crosses and golden halos. But oh, my dear Lord, how I do not follow their anger, how I willfully endanger myself to fall in love with the woman and not with you, because it was the woman, Lord, who fed me the tampered fruit, the fruit which plugged itself into the electrical outbox of my throat, becoming the giant megaphone that before only you could tote around and shout through, crackling and clanking thunderstorms with your terrible, vengeful noise. No, it is the woman who I love, Lord, for it is the woman who gave me this voice.